Stop pretending that everything is fine in bed. If you've ever felt like your sexual performance is out of control and it's ruining your confidence, this video is for the men who are ready to understand and actually fix it. My name is John, and I help young men with recurring sexual problems through mindset and identity switches. I have spent countless hours researching and helping other young men like yourself through these issues. How many times have you slept with a new girl and sometimes it goes fine, it's alright, but other nights it is the complete opposite, it goes bad. It is that sometimes you're just too scared to continue and you just end up freezing up. It is like the night was going so well, and once the shit got intimate, you just froze and you just could not continue, or you just didn't get hard, or you just finished too quick. These nights would absolutely haunt me. And to be honest, it's literally not the bad night that's in my head. It's more like I don't know which version of me would actually show up during these nights. A mistake that a bunch of guys make is not knowing the difference between desire and arousal. Let me just break it down for you. What is desire? Desire is you in your mind implanting the thought, or you having the thought, I want to fuck, I want to have sex. That is desire. There's no physical symptom, no nothing. Like, I could desire to go sleep with that girl. I could desire for some chocolate cake. Desire is all mental. Now, what is arousal? Arousal is the physical symptom you feel in your dick. It is when you get a fucking bone. When was the last time you was in class doing absolutely nothing, or even you're about to present, and for some reason you just get fucking boom? That is arousal. That is your body ready to fuck. Now, desire and arousal go hand in hand. Most men don't actually know the difference between these two, and therefore it is fucking them up because they don't understand why they have these problems. Now, desire and arousal, they work together, but they don't really work together. Let me bring it up to you. Like, you could have the desire to fuck, like in your head, I want to fuck, you want to fuck. It is like with any girl. You see an attractive woman, oh, I want to fuck. The arousal of it, you cannot feel aroused. You could have the desire that you want to fuck, but the arousal is not there. It's like, yes, you do have the desire to fuck this girl, but your body has a mind of its own, and if it doesn't feel aroused, then it just will not go up. You will not perform. However, arousal, sometimes you don't even have to have the desire. You could just be aroused by anything. Now, you would think that the most pretty girls would get you aroused, like the most stunning, the supermodels would get you aroused. But some guys know that this sometimes it just isn't the case. Even like the prettiest girls, they are not so arousing. There have been times where I've been with like a very pretty girl, but I have not been aroused, where she has been actively like sucking my shit, and I don't feel aroused. Like, my shit would just not go up. On the other hand, there would be a girl not as attractive, like physically not attractive, but she would just be more seductive. Like, she would get me more aroused. I could just be talking to her and my shit would just... Understanding the difference between these two could literally answer the questions on why you have performance issues. So saying this, you will have a far better sex life with the girl that arouses you than the one that just creates desire. Now, this begs the question, would you rather have a very pretty girl, supermodel level, a girl you can take around whenever, show off, have on your arms when you go to parties and shit, but the sex life isn't too great because she doesn't arouse you so much? Because she's so physically attractive, she might be full of herself and in a weird way be masculine, have like this bad bitch energy, or not have the prettiest looking girl, but one that arouses you a whole lot more. Your sex life will be infinitely better with the girl that arouses you a lot more than compared to the girl that, yeah, she looks pretty, but she doesn't arouse you. And I'm assuming that you're more of a masculine man, or you're trying to become more of a masculine man, that she is more feminine, more submissive. Now, of course, in a perfect world, we would love to have both. You will get to that level, hopefully. Eventually, you will get there. My opinion, I would much rather the second one. I would rather have a more better sex life than just a pretty girl by my side. Again, in a perfect world, we all wish to have both. But Just ask yourself if it could be something that you are willing to sacrifice for a better sex life. This is the exact type of mental insights that I provide in The Unforgettable Man. Real change at a level that controls your sexual performance. The second thing that most guys get wrong, they think that you can just fake it till you make it. No, it is not just fake it till you make it. It is that you have to become that guy. You gotta be that guy and take the action steps towards being that man that does not suffer these issues. So this begs the question, what type of guy do you want to be? Of course, you want to be a guy that's more sexually grounded. So what are the simple solutions? It won't be an overnight fix, I'm gonna just tell you that. You gotta actively become more masculine. How do you become more masculine? Simplest answer I can give you: stop focusing on her. Start focusing on yourself. Start focusing on your work. Have something else to chase. That is what will make you more masculine. You saying no to all these experiences. A girl wanting to fuck you, knowing damn well that you got something to do, and you doing that thing instead of actually gonna go see that girl, that will increase your masculinity. Knowing to have self-control. Now, another common mistake that young men get wrong is relying on substances and alcohol to perform. I used to be just like that. I would down honey packets and monsters just to perform. Long story short, it never worked out. The honey packet would get canceled out by the monster due to some science bullshit. But I would just be left with these fucking banging headaches, sad experiences, limp dick, and just overthinking, just questioning, do I really need this shit to get it up to be a man? Like, let me tell you, sometimes it will work. Yes, it will help you get it up while you're drunk. You will feel a lot calmer. You gotta drink every single time you want to have an intimate moment with somebody. You really want to do that? Destroy your body and not be able to have these fulfilling experiences with somebody naturally? Of course not. No, you don't. You want to do this all natural. Now, that's a question for you to answer. And on top of that, it is like you were probably most likely drinking to have these sexual experiences with somebody you don't even care about. So, sit down and think, is it really something you really want to be doing? Guys get wrong is watching a bunch of this bullshit content. This content of do this, grab her like this, do this, play with the controller like this. My buddy, he sends me shit like this. It pisses me off. Like, it genuinely gets me mad that motherfuckers will literally sit there and actively think while they're eating it, while they are supposed to be enjoying this fulfilling experience, this connecting experience with somebody, thinking of another guy showing them how to do it. I think that might be a little gay. You're sitting there with a girl in front of you and you're thinking about a dude. Like, come on. Stop watching this type of content, because all it's really doing is now filling your head with things that you, like, tactics that you could do, which will most likely not even enhance your own enjoyment for the thing, instead of you being present in the moment and fully enjoying this experience with this girl. Now, on another note, some of you guys could be experiencing physical problems. Could be because of no sleep, little to no sleep, low testosterone, and eating shitty foods. I will be covering that in another video. If you're ready to stop guessing and fix this properly, the link is below. If not, that is totally fine. Just don't fucking lie to yourself. This is the end of the video. I hope you learned something. Keep going and become unforgettable.